Kimmy and Grok is going to be the choice here for our Malaysian reps. And it's looking like a objective-based game here for the Malaysian guys here, especially with the Masha around. Masha, of course, is one of those heroes that can really melt towers as soon as she reaches level 6 and as soon as she reaches in-game,
Yep.
the mid-game.
That is true. So, all right, we are loading into game one. So, thank you so much for waiting to all of our viewers out there. So, I do the team rundown. Would you like to do the? Do you want to go first?
All right, sure. The Philippines, the representatives for the Philippines. We got Arcangel on that carry, Castro Mayor on that Lolita, Bata Anon on that Baksha, Villa on that Teresa, and Nepomuceno on that Esmeralda.
And for Team Malaysia, we have Abdul Kadir on this Digi Abdullah for this Lilia Nurola for this Kimi on this Gog and Hamsjid for this Amasha Nurola. Nice targeting coming in from this Kimi, able to dish a handful of damage to Castro Mayor, but it looks like Castro Mayor was able to flicker out.
And they are going to be continuing the fight here. Castro Mayor will have to fall back there. Nothing much he can do on that Lolita. But Bata Anon might be in a bit of peril here. Abdullah actually in the backline is going to get targeted out by Archangel, and that's going to be the first blood in the game. And they're going to be backing off, disengaging.
Man, slowly but surely, of course, TPH, the Red Tiger here, they are able to get the momentum that they need. But here at the bot lane, though, looks like the Crab is going to be contested.
Yeah, and the Crab is going to be secured by the Malaysian representative, trying to get as much gold lead as possible in this game. Of course, the Crab gives you 10 gold per 30 seconds, every 30 seconds, so you have to make sure you have to get that. But Anon kind of in a bad spot. Baksha going to be forced to use a first skill there.
It was a good thing that he was able to get out because he got targeted by the reverse time for this D. Forced to go back here. Masha rotating over to the top side to clear out the waves.
Yeah, and this is what's dangerous about the Malaysian squad. Masha and Kimmy, on their own respect, they can go ahead and go for the turret pushes because Kimmy can clear out waves faster. Masha can clear turrets, like melt their turret, melt their HP.
All about that split push, right? Oof, looks like the blue side is already giving this turtle a start. Will they be able to contest this? Apparently the answer is yes! Oh my goodness! Castro Mayor and his signature steals! Goodness me!
Secures the steal, but that was a death worth for the Philippine representative. It's a 1-1 scoreline for now, but they do secure the first turtle of the game, and they would want to get that early gold and EXP advantage.
Rival could be user right there for Villa Force protecting over. There's a mid lane turret, but Anon just lurking at the sides. Villa receiving a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Villa's going to be forced to go back here. Meanwhile, there is a huge rotation of our Malaysian representatives over at the top corner of the game. They're going to try to secure this. Loditas, Castro Mayor is going to be forced to use the shield to deflect some of the damage from Kimmy. Kimmy kind of in the bad spot. That is a good Numenor Blast connecting onto the 4 Malaysian representatives. They are going to be forced back here. This is going to be a good defense. Minion waves are going to be making their way over towards the turret. But I'm not going for the backside. Abdul Kadir actually secures the kill on to Teresa on the backside, though. Not a lot of damage here for Batanon, and they are kind of in a predicament here because this is still a 4-man strong Malaysian push over to the top side. Meanwhile, on the bottom end,
this is so weird because they were able to hold out there in the top lane, but like what you said here at the bot lane though, Nepomuceno able to zone out that Masha. Of course, Arcangel on this carry, we won't be seeing much of him in the early game. He's just gonna farm. Bataan and Castro Mayor, man, they are able to zone out these 3 or 4 people on the top lane.
And Castro Mayor is gonna try to lessen out the damage. Numenor Blast is gonna be charged to try to catch up Nurola there, but that's not gonna happen. The Philippines kind of in a bad spot here. Villa and the Batanon, the sole 2 people on the top side to be defending this. Nepomuceno gonna try to get a kill here onto Hamshid, but the thing is, Masha has her first skill. The more HP she's losing, the more speed she has.
That is true. So, going back to the top lane though, I think it's nice they were able to defend the top lane turret, but don't you think they overcommitted there?
They did overcommit a lot of resources there. They tried their best to try to secure the top lane. I feel like they should have went for a split push there, especially considering the fact that Masha can actually survive on her own in the mid lane. On the bottom lane, might as well go in the mid lane. Try to put a lot of aggression there so that the top lane can easily be taken. But they again, they put a lot of bodies there. Speaking of bodies, that's going to be Villa being taken out despite that penalty zone being committed. But Bata Anon's right here in the back line. They do not have enough damage to sustain this. Kimmy is going to be in the back line securing the kill. Actually, that's going to be a Lilia securing the kill. That's going to be another one going down. Castro Mayor is down and out of the count. Top lane turret is down.
2 for non-trade and a top lane tower to end that. And now Team Malaysia, they are rotating over to the turtle. Where are the damage dealers there, actually?
They were... Esmeralda was in the back lane,
In
the
the
bottom lane, trying to go for Masha, which shouldn't be the case. Masha will 9 times out of 10 be able to push out and then retreat. If anything, they should try to force out big team fights here in order for the Malaysian squad to be at a disadvantage. But speaking of disadvantage here, this might be a spot that the Malaysians do not want to be in. It's a 4v3 engagement over in the mid lane. That is going to be a quick disengagement as well.
Yeah, I actually agree with what you said. Though Team PH, the one on the right side, they need to try and initiate those team fights, because I noticed Team Malaysia, they are opting for the 4v1 or 4v2 pickoffs.
Yeah, Philippines can go for a full-on 5v5 clash or even a 5v4, because immediately with this draft that Malaysia has, it always means that Masha will always be somewhere else in the map. She will not be in the big team fights as of yet. But while that's happening, Batanon kind of in a bad spot. Numinum Blast connects onto 2 people, but there goes the time journey being committed by Diggy so that they can fall back and re-engage. Castro Mayor kind of in a bad spot. Then right smack dab in the middle, goes for the Falling Star Moon, but it's going to be forced to back off here. Not a lot of damage yet here for the Philippine representatives as the Malaysians stay true to their form.
They are still alive. Nice Guardian's Barrier coming in from on right. They're able to block or zone out Castro Mayor. But of course, for now, almost 7 minutes in, 6 kills from the blue side and only 1 kill for the red side. Gold lead though, only 1K.
Yeah, we see Anedo's battle finally being picked up here by Archangel, the carry player. Kind of on time, not gonna lie. Golden Sap might be coming up
4
next.
Revitalize and
4
1
Revitalize,
arrival. Goodness me, the sustain.
And yeah, mid lane is gonna be sieged up once again by this Malaysian representative, Batanon. Gonna try to go for the shield bash. Numinum Blast is gonna be charged up. It's not actually gonna be connecting onto Abdullah because it is gonna be canceled. Villa kind of in a bad spot here. It's gonna go down. Goes for the penalty zone. Not gonna be enough to deter the Malaysians from pushing in. That is going to be a 1-for-0 trade for now. Batanon and the rest of the Philippine team do secure the kill onto Kimmy. A crucial kill for that matter. Archangel in the back line staking down Gronk as well.
Alright, so a snowball coming in from the red is finally happening. Nice trade there, by the way, 1 for 2, but Philippines, they still need to do something. If they can keep this up, they can turn things around. However, Malaysia, the map awareness and control that they have right now, it's actually really strong.
The Malaysians have a better rotation than the Philippine representatives. I will admit that. It's because of Abdul Kadir trying to make sure that Nurola lives as much as he can on that Kimmy. And that is where Diggy works. He can make sure that Kimmy doesn't get CC'd, even though this is a CC-heavy composition here on the side of the Philippine reps.
Let's see. It looks like the turtle will be non-contested. Castomay are able to shield and zone out these people. Looks like 4 people are actually trying to get their mid lane turret. The Numinum Blast is going to be charged.
And it's not going to be connecting to anybody, but that is going to be the mid lane deterred push once again. The Philippines trying really hard to actually take down on here. Nepomuceno in the back line still has a lot of armor there. And they are instead going to be redirecting their focus onto Abdullah on that Lilia player. They are backing off. That is going to be a killing spree over to the bottom lane by Arcangel.
A shutdown on Lilia, and looks like Bataanon in this backshot using first kill to try and either hit Abdul Kadir or maybe even on, but it did not connect.
And seems like it is going to be a bit of a stalemate. There goes a Falling Star Moon, though. Might actually take down Abdul Kadir. It's going to go for the chase onto Nurola, but they are going to be backing off.
Goodness me, the damage out from Esmeralda is finally there. Kimmy does try to snipe, but apparently not much damage coming over from the Kimmy, and Villa gets knocked up, still makes it out alive.
That's the wild charge committed. They have a small window of opportunity to try and go for a team fight here, but instead they are going to be focusing on the second tier turret over to the top side, which is a good call. Just open up the map as much as they can so that they can roam around without any problems.
Maximum charge, but that is a very, very tanky Lolita. That is one ultimate being used for nothing. Blue side, though, trying their best, their very best to defend their mid lane turret.
And they are defending it as much as they can. There goes the Falling Star Moon. Time Journey committed. Opening. Another opening here for the Philippine representatives. But they are too scattered to even go for another engage. Batanon in the back line. Going to try to push Lorella back. And that's going to be Nepomuceno securing the kill. And getting a double kill onto Abdul Kadir. This is going well.
Triple kill going over to Esmeralda. Shut down on Nepomuceno. But looks like the red team, they are still alive. Still giving it a go. And of course, stickers just like a button up there. I can't look at that Esmeralda though. Even though she got shut down, that was so worth it. 3-2-1.
She is currently sitting on 6-1-1. She's kind of in a bad spot. You are being torn apart here by that carry player. Archangel did pick up the Raptor Machete earlier on today, and they are going to be sieging this bottom lane.
Alright, Siege is real, and Archangel Batanon with his signature. His signature stand here at the SEA Games. He's just, look at that guy.
I'm just going to stand here.
Yeah,
don't mind me.
Don't mind me. I mean, you know, enemy turret, another enemy turret, being taken out by Archangel. Safe to say, Carry is now online.
Yeah, I feel like the game plan here for the Philippines is to just let Archangel farm up. That is what happened. This Grok is going to melt because of Carry. True damage is true.
Team Philippines, they were able to hold out just in time for Archangel to actually be the star of this game. However, one mistake, just one opening, and Malaysia will punish the hell out of this team.
Yeah, and that is going to be the first Lord going down in favor of the Philippine representatives here. The Lord is going to be making his way over to the mid lane. And that might be an opening. It's going to be a decision call here for the Philippines to either push with the Lord or go ahead and pressure the other lanes. And I feel like they should start pressuring the bottom lane because that is where Masha is at the moment.
That is true. So Necklace of Durance being picked up by Lily right here. Ice Queen Wand being picked up by this Kimmy as well.
They're patiently waiting for an opportunity, and I think they are going to try to go for a snipe over at the top side, and that may be the case here. Castro Mayor and Archangel, they're going to be showing themselves.
Goodness me. Esmeralda has her ultimate, so they are just waiting for one good Falling Star Moon from this mage.
One good Falling Star Moon and one good penalty zone from the Teresa may just turn the tides here. But I say that because we still have Basha, and there goes the Falling Star Moon as well as Time Journey committed. The Nepomuceno is going to be taken down, but that's going to be a 4-man Aluminum Blast, and the Philippine representatives are doing what they can here. They're pushing out the first inhibitor turret here. I mean, it's going to go down, and this is going to be the Nexus, and this might be game number 1 going in favor of the Philippines.
And it is game 1 indeed. Goodness me, that was very intense. So here's what happened.